So today we're going off to visit my gran. My gran's been more like my mum because my real mum, I only knew her for 8 years. She's not only my gran, she's my mum, my real best friend as well, because you could tell her anything and it don't leave her ears. Yeah, so we're going to go and visit my gran now.
Is the place for me. London, this lovely city. You can go to France or America.
When I came to England, and there's opened this door, and we went upstairs, and we closed the door, this one little room. And then we went downstairs to the kitchen, about 3 of us as women, in there cooking. That was really, really hard for me. Really, really hard. And I washed some clothes in the bathroom, put them outside to dry. And it was snow time, winter. When I thought the clothes dry, I go up there and pick them up. They were so stiff. Take them upstairs, put them to wet up the place because they were on the frozen. That was really funny for me because I thought they dry, but when I picked them up, they were hard and stiff. Take them upstairs, put them down, and you see water dripping out of them. And it was so cold. Went West Green Road, do some shopping. When I nearly reached back Ripon Road, I forget that I didn't get some cooking oil. And it was so cold, freezing my hands numb. I just went in and tell Bez that I didn't get no oil. I forgot to pick it up. He did have to go and get it, for outside was freezing. My hands too cold to go back.
London is the place for me. London, this lovely city. You can go to France or America, India, Asia or Australia, but you must come back to London City.
Hi, Grandma.
Well, believe me, I am speaking broad-mindedly. I am glad to know my
So
mother.
today we'll be opening a DNA kit that a friend of mine, a work colleague, was telling me that she got one done. And I thought, you know what, let me give it a go. But when the box actually arrived, it then changed because it was as if, wait a minute, what if it comes back and I'm actually Chinese or Turkish or something like that? How would I deal with that? Or even worst case or best case scenario, I'm related to the royal family. Do I get to go up to Buckingham Palace and then have a chat with the Queen about my entitlements? Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give it a quick swab and then post it off, and then we have to wait and see what comes back. Who knows, I might be royalty. Yeah, but I didn't know you had big hair like that, Grandma. Yeah, look nice, man. And Grandpa as well. Oh boy, give thanks. You alright, Grandma?
I'm fine, thank you.
So come to see you today because I believe that you're the pillar of this family. And without you, none of us will be here first and foremost. And a lot of the time people forget that and take you for granted. So my thing is, we need to capture your voice. So the next generation, you've already got great-grands here. They will be having children. It's for them to know where you've come from and where the legacy. So as we've spoken before, I just want to know a bit about your childhood, where you grew up at.
Grew up, I can say, 2 places, country and Kingston.
Okay. So how was it in Kingston for you?
Well, Kingston was fine because I went to halfway through school until I was about 8, I think.
Okay.
I came back, we went back to country to look after my my father's mother,
Okay.
and finish up school at Santa Cruz.
Okay. So how was it when you went back to Santa Cruz from Kingston?
Well, that was a bit hard because I have to do all the work, get up in the morning before I go to school, look after grandmother tea, make it, put it down, then I get my pan bucket, went to well, but nearly a mile walk and to come back, and then she comb my hair and go to school.
So you had to collect the water from that far?
Yes.
Wow.
And you have to get the wood and whatever for the fire and come back and cook dinner.
So what about electric? Was there electric in your area?
No, electric in that time is wood fire.
Yeah.
Wood fire. And you had to go and get the wood to make the fire.
Okay. Wow. You couldn't imagine that now. Because even for me, when I grew up in Jamaica, we didn't have no gas electric, but there was electric, like street lights and that sort of stuff.
Well, when I was in Kingston, there were street lights. Even when not every house had it. We have a big lamp, the shades and that for your own house.
Okay.
At that time, yeah.
It's funny you said that. The other day I saw one in a shop and I brought it.
One of those lamps?
Yeah, one of the lamps. I saw it in a shop and I said, let me buy it because I remember growing up putting the kerosene oil in there and light it and the lamp's there. So when I brought it home, they were like, what's that thing you brought in the house? I'm like, you would never understand.
That if suppose you have power cut, you can use that.
Use it, yeah,
yes.
and light it.
Yes. Yeah.
So moving on, you're growing up in your teens and all that now. How was life for you when you were like in your early teens?
Well, I was still at my grands, but for some reason I don't think she did like me very much.
Yeah.
But she never liked my mom. She always telling me about my mom this, my mom that, which I never know anything about.
Yeah.
Right? And she used to send me to work for everybody else.
Yeah.
Miles and miles walking back and from.
So you've been working from young?
Yeah. You have to work for everybody else. Or she sent her brother, they have to work you before you go back.
Okay. Wow.
So I have to thank the Lord I'm still here.
Yeah, that's some hard stuff. So we're moving on now. You get in your 20s, you're having children. How was life for you then, being a mom?
Really, it's still hard because you still have to do everything. Water was bad because you have a tank, so we did not have to go for water.
Okay.
You know, looking after things, it wasn't that bad.
Okay. And how many children did you have?
7.
7 children, okay. Yeah. All right, and then you moved on. We talk about you coming to England now. How was that for you, leaving Jamaica, coming to England?
Oh, that was a hard time for me to know I leave them,
Yeah.
you know, because I didn't really want to leave them out there.
Okay.
And then when you're ready, when you don't know where they disappear to.
Yeah.
So it was hard work for no money. And to try to make a living and to get this house that I could get to start to send for them.
Okay. So when you first came here, where did you live?
A rent house, a 1 room. That's a 1 room thing.
What year was that? You got your first house in England?
Where we was living?
No, what year you get your first house in England?
1967.
Okay.
When I bought my own place And this is from 1967.
1967. And before this one, where did you live?
Oh, different places.
Okay.
Because first I live at Ripon Road down near the road where your father lived. That
Okay, neighborhood or farm side.
nah,
Philip
brought
Lane?
that from no. Where the 2:30 bus run.
Okay, yeah, further down.
Further
Yeah,
down, yeah. And then we moved to Greyhound Road.
Okay.
And then from Greyhound Road to I know, just can't remember.
You can't remember.
You can't remember the name of the road. Yeah.
So what
and two places and Ruskin Road, just out there.
Okay.
Number 2 and number 28.
So you lived in two places on the same road?
Yes. And then moved from 28 to here.
Okay. Yeah. And I was saying earlier, it's when you look at this road, everyone knew each other on this road at one time. And now, how many people from when you moved here still live on this road?
Not many. For the move away, this road was white when I came here.
Okay.
It was only one black live at number 4.
Okay.
And I didn't make 2 come here.
Up here, yeah.
In this little thing. And now you know who they all went.
Okay. Time, but
Yeah.
and it's now when you look back at where things are from where you come here. Big difference.
Big difference,
Big
yes.
difference.
It's big difference.
I remember I come here when I was 6 for Christmas.
But wait, what time did you come here for for holiday when we said
1989
you came
for Christmas, yeah.
No, I'm not talking Christmas. I remember you would come here and spend must be 6 weeks with me on holiday and then you go back.
Yeah, and I went back around Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I came here just before Christmas and then I went back. Remember, I come with Faye. So me and my sister come on the plane together.
Oh, yes,
and then she went to my mom's family and I then stayed with you until Christmas.
Until you go back.
Yeah, that was the best Christmas of my life. I remember going back to Jamaica with a bicycle and all sorts of things. Normally the neighbours get them.
Yes.
And I remember I used to look over the fence, see the neighbours' barrels coming.
Yeah.
And they used to give me a socks and a pencil. And I was happy with the white socks and a pencil. But now I'm going back to Jamaica. I got bicycle,
you have whatever,
roller skates. And there was nowhere to roller skate. But I still put them on and ride them in the grass. I never forget that Christmas. But that was the happiest Christmas of my life, serious. And then a couple of years after that, I come back to England to live for good.
And then you still come here at Christmas time.
Yeah. This was the place again for Christmas. So my thing is just about understanding the importance of what you done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't bring Dad here and you didn't bring me here, I don't know what would happen to us. Yeah, and especially with my mum dying, and when I look back now, she's been sick for years.
Yes,
because she used to drink this pink liquid. I think it was Gaviscon or one of them.
Okay.
So she's been having belly pains for years, but she didn't say nothing.
No, okay.
Yeah, so when
she thought it was indigestion.
Yeah, but it was the cancer eating her insides and all of that. And you know the woman was a warrior, so for her, until it was death, she's gonna fight to the end.
Yes.
And also as well, I'll never forget the day when you called me and told me she come back to England, because I had lived my life for years thinking my mum was dead.
Oh.
Yeah, so I didn't know she was alive. I just thought, well, she's dead. I heard from her. Let me continue living. And the day you rang me and said your mum just come here, it was like I was numb, because I was thinking, what do you mean my mum's just turned up at your house, ring your auntie?
Yes, she did come. Yes.
And even, I remember when we was in Jamaica and that, she used to take us to the phone box and ring her reverse charge. I didn't even know it was reverse charge them days, running up the phone bill. But you just look at that and you say to yourself, what a life where you've got one parent reverse charging a phone call to your grandma's house because to her, I'm in Jamaica, I'm starving.
Yeah.
I'm ringing reverse charge. Somebody best send some money because I have to pay the rent. But not knowing, one, there's no money flowing about in England like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. But when you're in Jamaica, that's what people
That's
think.
what it, yeah.
And I remember she said to me, your dad's up there, your grand's got a big mansion, they're all rich in England, they could send us some money. And she used to walk out of the phone box, angry, pulling me down the road because she got a £20 or a £30 and she wanted more. Because to her it was like, send some more money.
And you don't really understand, because when I was out there with the kids, right here, every 2 weeks I get maybe £20. Not 20, 10, because he was on the working maybe £12 for the week, while you have to work overtime before you get £15.
Yeah.
So those time was hard time.
Yeah. And it's in Jamaica, people think that.
Right.
Yeah, the roads are paved with gold.
Because I used to do sometimes to help the cashier. And Brian Taylor and a lady, I remember a schoolmate said to me, so, but your husband, you know, in England, why are you doing that?
Why are you selling cashew?
Yes. Why you do?
Yeah, because you're meant to be living life because you've got someone in England. Yeah.
Yes, because they don't understand. Even me never understand, but me still trying to, you know, you have the kids to look after, so you're trying to make
do with the £10. It's
to
hard.
make some extra money.
It's hard, but as I said, Grandma, you don't know how we can't even thank you for what you've done. But it's not gone unnoticed, because look now, I'm here running government elections and working with the government. That is unheard of.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So it's people wonder, how does your grand feel to know that you're running an election?
Feel great.
And something else as well, I say to everyone watching, is this one thing that I will say publicly is, no matter even whether I'm wrong or right, you've always supported me. Yeah, and always been same thing with my children as well.
Same with always there.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody have a right to make one mistake or whatever in your life.
Yeah. And the same thing goes for my other little cousins that's come up after me.
Yeah.
Regardless how you are, you still support all of us.
All of us.
Yeah. So
all of them, yeah.
No,
everybody's mind. The other day I couldn't hear from Daniel. I was worried. You know, he was here yesterday.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. All right, Grandma. So if you had one thing you could say to the younger generation, what would it be that you could tell them?
Work hard. And work twice as hard, because for us, everything is more hard for you to reach anywhere.
Yeah.
Schooling, I always say, work twice as hard as your opposite.
Yeah.
You know, because everything is more harder for us.
Yeah. And also as well, we have to pay homage to Grandpa as well.
Yeah.
Because he done the brave move to come here.
He come here and then he still do good. He send family for plenty come and forget their family. So they have a family. So that was good.
Yeah.
You know.
And also as well, Uncle Balford, that's not here as well.
Yes.
We can't forget him.
We can't forget him. I went up to cemetery Saturday. Yeah. Not yesterday, last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice
right,
man.
It was his birthday.
Yeah. If he was here now, man know about every Kung Fu movie.
Oh, yes. It was his kind of...
Yeah. Quiet man, but anything to do with technology, the guy knew. Yeah, humble guy, really nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, Grandma, thanks for being on the show, and love and appreciate you. And what you've done, as I said, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here today. So we have to show respect, and I hope that more people watch this and look after their grandparents and show them love, because no matter what I'm doing, you need anything, I'm there. Yeah? So it's what it is, and people need to treat their grandparents better. I see some young people now abusing their grandparents or forgetting that their grandparents are in the house and want to lock them up in care homes. You're not going in no care home. So,
Well,
you understand? So,
they know that sometimes.
yeah.
I don't want to go there.
Nah, you're not going nowhere. Even if you have to come live with us, you're coming. And not only that, you got more than enough people that will take you
share me around.
Yeah, so...
Oh, dear.
And we might laugh about that, but people would think, you know what, I'm not taking her in my house. I remember I was saying to a friend of mine, I had to wash my mum's mum when she was in the hospital. And I thought, look at this, my grand's saying that. She don't want the doctors washing her. And I had to wash my
So she
grand.
never have any...
No, we were all taking turns. So my aunts will stay the night.
Okay.
And I will stay the night. And I'm one of the oldest, if not the oldest, grandchild. And I'm in there of the night. And she said to me, son, I don't want them rough me up, so wash me. And I was like, oh, grandma, you're naked. I don't want to wash you. But it's like, you realize that, wait a minute, it's my grand. I have to wash her. So my thing is this. We have to show respect and appreciation to you, because you're the last one left. Yeah? You're the last one left out with the grandparents. Yeah? So for those of you out there watching, it's about you appreciating and paying homage to your grandparents before they go and meet the ancestors. Because as you heard here from my grand, she's been working from she was in a young age. She came to England in the snow when it was real snow and racism was rife. And she still survived, brought her house from nothing. And she's continued to give us wise words and advice. Yeah? And regardless whether wrong or right track, my grand's always been here by my side, never judged me. I had my own mum that birthed me for 8 years. I've had my gran in my life from the beginning till now. So she's more of my mum than my actual real mum. Yeah? Love and blessings, everyone.
Thanks for that. That's good.
For me, we need to understand that us being here in this country where we're not being attacked by racism and racist people is something that we will never understand what the elder generation has gone through. I've heard stories from some of my uncles, my mum's brothers have told me, living in Camden, they had to fight skinners just to get to school and back home. I've never experienced that. The first time I experienced racism was from my own people when I came to this country and started primary school. And I had other young people calling me African boo-boo because I had prominent features and I was dark-skinned. That was my first experience of racism. When I grew up in Jamaica, we didn't know about Turkish people. We didn't know about Indians and Africans. We only knew about Coolie people. So for me, it was a strange thing actually going through racism from my own peers.